customer. We will be discussing what is customer, what are the stages, how we can retain, etc. etc.
Yes,
So a
yes,
customer is any person or a company that receives, consumes, or buy a product or services. Do you think is every person or doctor your customer? The customer's list, does it means everyone listed in the customer or the doctor list is your customer? What do you think? For example, for your insulin product, you have a list of 20 diabetologists or 30 diabetologists.
yes,
Do you think
yes,
these 30 diabetologists are your customers? In pharmaceutical, the doctor who prescribes, purchases, if he is a purchaser, his own clinic or an institute to purchase, he will be called as your customer. Normally, it is a
yes, sir.
very rare equation that whatever the doctor list you are having, and everybody is prescribing your product.
Yes,
Prescribing means he uses your medicine, consumes it. In pharmaceutical, the doctor who is prescribing your product, he will be called as the customer. So, what are the stages for customers? Now, for example, let me give you a general example first. For example, you are having an outlet of whatever the product in a market, and on
yes,
daily basis there are average 100 persons are visiting to the market, and there could be 8
yeah,
to 10 shops in the market, and you are owning one shop. So does
yes,
are these 100 visitors will be called as your customer? So there are three stages for customers to become a customer. Number one, suspect,
okay,
that he can be, you doubt to be, he can be your customer. You don't know. You have not
yeah,
inquired about him. These 100 visitors to that market are suspects. They might need some medicine from your outlet or might not. So you don't know. So that will be called as the
yeah,
suspects. Now, out of these 100 visitors, for example, 20 persons come into your medical store. Rest 80 are visiting other shops, the garment shop, ABC, XY, whatever the other outlets are there. So out of 100, these 20 have come to your shop. So these 20 may be interested by certain medicine. These will be called as the prospects. And out of these 20
y-
prospects, only 10% buy certain medicine from you.
yeah,
So they will be called as your customer. The one who purchases or uses your product, he will be called as the customer.
customer.
So let's see suspect. A suspect is
So,
anyone
the,
who you doubt. Any person or doctor which can be your customer, you have not visited him yet, or may not have taken the feedback. For example, if you hire a new medical representative and you ask him to visit ABCXYZ territory and make a list of the prospect who can write your product, and your product specialty is diabetes. So, for example, if he is given
mm,
territory A
yes,
and there are total 15 doctors with a mix of specialties, there
yes,
could be GP, there could be eye specialist, there could be
yes,
gynecologist, there could be physician,
yes,
there could be diabetologist.
yes,
So these 15 doctors will be
yes,
called as the suspect. So What your medical rep will do, he will go first time and see what are the doctors, 15 doctors specialty is. Can he prescribe his product or not? So he found that
Yeah.
out of
It.
15 doctors, he may not be concerned with the eye specialist, maybe with the ENT specialist, with a surgeon to some extent maybe. So he found out of 15 doctors, there are 5 doctors only who can prescribe your product.
Mm.
So he will make a list, shortlist out of 15 the 5 doctors, and these 5 doctors will be called as the prospects who can prescribe your product. There are 3 basic criteria for any prospect to fulfill.
Need.
Number one, need, ability, and authority. The person or the doctor not fulfilling all these 3 criteria will be will not be your prospects. For example, I came to your medical store with somebody else, but I don't need any medicine.
Yeah.
I may have the
Yeah.
authority, I may have the ability. What are the authorities and
And
ability?
yeah.
Now, in the other condition, I came to your medical store and I want to
Yeah.
buy a certain product. Definitely, I do have the need, but do I have the ability? Means, do I have the required money or the amount with me in my pocket to purchase that medicine? I do have the need, but the cost of the medicine is 5,000
You.
and I just have 2,000 rupees.
Yes.
It means I don't
Yes.
have the ability. You must have the
Yeah.
required resources. Then, in the third situation, you have need to buy a certain product, you have the right resources, you have the money in your pocket, but you don't have the authority. Your parents have not allowed to use this money. So that will be called as the authority. Need, ability, and authority. Consider the doctor, does he need your diabetic anti-diabetic product or not? First you have to see. For that you have to
Yeah.
see either he is receiving, number one, does he has the patients or not. So if
Yeah.
he has the patients uh, regarding your specialty of the product, so he has the need. Then ability,
Yes.
does he have required number of patients?
Yes.
Yes or not? If he has, then he has the ability to prescribe. And does he have
But
the authority? Because if he is working in an institution, clinic, under certain supervision by his senior,
yeah.
or the maybe the owner of that medical center. So sometimes
Yes.
he doesn't allow to prescribe another company brand. He is saying that you
Yeah.
have to in this molecule prescribe these brands only. So he has
Yeah.
need, ability, but he doesn't have the authority. In a ward, there is a
Yeah.
professor, assistant professor, registrar, SMO, and sometimes
Yeah.
professor has uh, given certain list of the products that if you are going to
Yes.
prescribe these antibiotics, you have to prescribe this brand.
Yes.
So the poor medical officer who is looking very heavy OPD, he has need,
Yes.
he has the ability, but he doesn't have the authority.
Yes.
So now the prospect, one must have these 3 criterias: need, ability, and authority.
Authority.
The prospects can be categorized on the basis of their potential. A doctor who has more number of patients with reference to your product patient, he can be named as the A plus prospect. Similarly, the A and B class prospects depending upon the number of patients with the relevance of your product. This is quite clear. The person, the doctor who is having more number of patients regarding your product as compared to other doctor, so definitely he will be categorized as A plus, A, B, sometimes C. Why we categorize these doctors in A plus, A and B? The doctor who is more potential amongst A plus category, the company
Yes.
will utilize its resources more as compared to less potential doctors.